Hey y'all, say y'all. Peace and Palo Santo Sticks. It's your girl Divinely Lika. And today we're doing a love reading for my lovely Capricorns. My lovely, lovely Capricorns. I'll let my spirit guides choose which zodiac sign I was doing a reading for. A love reading for today. So they chose y'all. So we're gonna get into it. Alright. Please just understand all of my messages. Or I just got the lotion in my hands. Hold on. My little shuffle games, but anyway, please understand that all of my messages are timeless, so they can apply to past, present, or future. And I can be saying you, and I'm actually talking about the person who's in your energy. I can be talking about the person in your energy, and I'm really talking about you. So just flip and switch the roles as they apply to your situation, and use your discernment. All right, but let's see what's going on in love for my Capricorns. Divine spirit guides, angels, ancestors, cosmic family of the brightest love, light, healing, prosperity, and protection. Please give me clear and accurate messages for my Capricorns. Clear and accurate messages for my Capricorns. What's going on in love? Please just block out any interferences as I get these messages across and protect my space. Protect my crown chakra, open up my third eye chakra so I can dive deeper into my intuition to get further clarification of the cards that come out today. Any evil eye or dark magic being sent my way or to the way of my Capricorns, just return it back to sender magnified and bind it to them. Thank you so much, Spirit. Ashe, Ashe, and Ashe. All right, y'all. So let's see what's going on. What's going on in love for my Capricorns? I don't know a lot about Capricorns as far as dating, but my son's a Capricorn, so he is a blast in a glass, okay? I love my baby. All right, let's see what's going on. All right, first card we have is clarity, truth, revelation, solidarity, force, honor, protection, power. We have the sword and rose. So I believe you can be coming to some type of clarity in love right now. We are currently in a Mercury retrograde shadow period right now, so everybody's kind of like feeling the effects of it at this time. I did look right up at the time at 2:22, so those numbers may be significant to you. All right, tell me more for my Capricorn spirit. More for the Capricorn spirit. It says not today. Not dealing, hurt, avoiding a conversation, call person, boundaries, still angry. So I don't know why I'm getting a vibe. When we're dealing with Mercury retrogrades, a lot of times old flings will resurface. It could be old friends you ain't heard from in a while. Oh my gosh, y'all burnt my finger so good earlier. Like to the point I heard the sizzle when I burnt it. I was like, damn. I probably ain't even got no damn fingerprint on this motherfucker no more. But anyway, during a Mercury retrograde, it's likely for like old emotions to come to arise, old friends to pop up, old flings that you were dealing with pop up. And I'm just getting a vibe like you may have somebody that reaches out to you because those Mercury retrograde feelings, getting emotions, get the brewing up and stirring up. And somebody might reach out to you that you really ain't in the mood to fucking deal with no more. Like y'all may have left off on not the greatest of terms. Maybe after coming to some type of clarity or some type of truth and revelation about this person, you decided you wasn't going to deal with them no more. And then, you got this retrograde emotions brewing up. And don't get me wrong, sometimes it's just not the other person. It can be you too that can have old emotions brewing up for, that you start feeling for somebody that maybe you were in love with at one point in time. These sticky notes just ain't got no stick. They be full of shit. So yeah, that can be the situation as well. But like I said, flip and switch the roles they apply to your situation, because maybe this is actually your person that came to some type of clarity and truth about you two's connection, and you may decide to reach out to them, and they like, no, not today. I'm cool. I'm still angry. I still ain't fucking with you. So flip and switch the roles. But let's see what else. Okay. Cassette. This is good old retrograde energy. All right, so we have cassette. It says outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over in your head. So you know what? This could be you. This could be you or your person. Somebody is still like whenever somebody tries to reach out, it's going to be one of them situations where it's like, you not like, maybe the other person might think since some time has passed, maybe you've gotten over it, maybe you've forgiven them to an extent, maybe you forgot to an extent, or maybe the love that you had for this person, they may feel like, I mean, even though I might have pissed them off or rubbed them, or last encounter I might have really rubbed them the wrong way, and they might not have been feeling me. You know, maybe since we didn't have some time period and not talking or really dealing with each other, maybe maybe it's a good time for me to reach out and see what they got going on. And for you, it's like you've been replaying the shit that they done did so many times in your head. You wish they call you on that type time, so you can let them know, bitch, still not today. Still not today. Still ain't fucking with you. Right, that's the energy that I'm getting. All right, so me more spirit for my Capricorns. More for my Cappies. It says camera. Okay, somebody's in they feels, bro. It says camera, reminiscing, keepsake, perception, learn from the past, making memories. So you may have learned from the past with this person, but somebody is reminiscing on some old times. Maybe they got some pictures, still got pictures that they haven't deleted between, pictures with y'all too that they still haven't deleted. Or like I said, it's just that retrograde. Retrograde will have you reminiscing on an old fling. Sometimes, I mean, it could be a mutual energy. This don't have to be one or the other. This could be both of y'all actually feeling this way. And Spirit is just saying, look here. Now, retrograde has a way of making things come back around. Like making things from the past come back around. So friendships, partnerships, but then also lessons. So there was something that you were supposed to learn from a person, from dealing with the person, or just maybe a life lesson that you didn't learn. It will spin the bin again to try to teach you once again. So this person coming back around could actually be a test. Okay, so look at it that way as well. Tell me more, Spirit, for my Capricorns. More for my Capricorns. Yeah, somebody's in their feels. So I'm picking that up heavy. One person is like, I mean, I see you for who you are. I see you for who you are. You know what I'm saying? I see this connection for what it is. I'm not going back. I'm not about to replay. We're not about to go back to playing house or go back to sparking up what we had. We ain't about to reignite a flame to try to get it going again. I learned what I needed to learn, and somebody's like really and they feels missing and reminiscing on good times that y'all shared with each other. So anyway, we also have the dragonfly. It says, be lighthearted, finding out, things coming to light, adapt, change, heal. I feel like this energy is you, Caps. I feel like this is you. Like once you got this clarity and truth and these revelations about the connection that you were in, and then like, finding out different things coming to light, you've adapted, you've been able to heal and adapt to this process of maybe the ending of a relationship, or maybe just focusing on yourself since you've been out of this relationship. So we have dragonfly, and then we have lightning, sudden change, shocking news, surprise, epiphany, upheaval, transformation. So either some type of shocking news can be coming during this retrograde, or this is actually what led to, because I'm just not getting this feeling of like this is a relationship that's together. If somebody's reminiscing, somebody's still angry, if somebody is like not dealing hurt, still hurt, avoiding conversations, still angry, they're setting up boundaries, somebody's reminiscing and replaying events over and over again in her head. This is just giving me the feeling of not together. Okay, now mind you, I am speaking to Capricorns on different timelines, so like I say, these apply to past, present, and future, so just use your discernment. But yeah, I'm just getting this feeling like y'all are not together, and I feel like there was some type of, there was either, it says sudden change with this lightning card. It says sudden change, shocking news, surprise, epiphany, upheaval, transformation. So I believe there maybe could have been some shocking news, but what I really believe happened is that there was an epiphany. Like maybe you had an epiphany about something, like maybe from like something you were putting up with in a relationship, or just settling for in a relationship, and you're like, what the fuck am I doing? And decided to transform yourself, transform the situation, pull from this situation. Something happened. Something happened that led to an epiphany of, I can't keep fucking with this person no more. That's what I'm getting. Let me set my tea on out. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. Tell me more, Spirit. Tell me more, Spirit. The runner. Runner in a codependent relationship, fear of intimacy, listening to ego. So when I see the runner card, I don't think this is just, I don't just look at it as somebody like running from a relationship or running from a commitment. Or do you know what? This could have been you. I kind of feel like this could have been you. After certain things that came to light and you started to get certain clarity on things, and you started to get certain epiphanies about this person, you probably ran from the situation. I don't even think this is so much like if somebody had a fear of intimacy. Oh shit. Yeah, fear of intimacy. I think maybe something came to light about this person, or maybe you in this relationship that you felt like you needed to heal. Because this does say runner in a codependent relationship, fear of intimacy, and listening to ego. Codependency is like, I'm just trying to see, like, is the runner in a codependent relationship? Does this mean that your person was codependent or you were codependent? But anyway, codependency can be like, or a way to explain it is, you are somebody that, a codependent person is somebody who will go above and beyond to try to please somebody else, to try to please another person, right? So much so that, or you know what, it doesn't even have to be that. A codependent person can be just somebody who just feels like they have to be in a relationship or be in a specific partnership to feel validated or to feel good about themselves. It doesn't even have to be a healthy relationship. But they just feel codependent to the relationship and being with this person. And I feel like this could have possibly been your person and you ran from that. Like, the relationship was probably unhealthy as hell. Or, maybe it could have been you. Both of you could have had some type of form of codependency issues. But either way it went, I just get like it was a unhealthy dynamic. And maybe the both of you stayed, or one person stayed just based off of comfort and just feeling like wanting to feel like they have a person to come home to. Even though it wasn't fucking healthy. Even though you probably weren't even happy. Or dealing with shit that you knew you shouldn't have to fucking deal with. Tell me more, Spirit. Healthy choices. Okay, cool. So yeah, you ran from this situation and you decided to make healthier choices for yourself. So it says healthy choices, making healthy choices in love and in life. Self-love, self-care, being happier. So this is what you decided to do. You or your person decided to do when you pulled out of this relationship. To start doing things that were in the best interest of yourself. Versus, maybe before you were somebody who cared a lot or overextended yourself in a relationship of, really caring about your person being happy, so much so that you probably sacrificed your own happiness. And now you decided, you know what, I'm going to pull that energy out of this relationship and pour it back into myself. Sometimes you're in a point in your life where it's like you need you. Excuse me. Yeah. There's certain points of our life where it's like we need us. I know I felt like that in my relationship before I finally cuts. I'm like, man, this is just getting too fucking much. It's like sometimes it can get so overwhelming. You could be dealing with a person that just got a lot of fucking bullshit going on, a lot of baggage, a lot of drama, a lot of fucking. And don't get me wrong, ain't none of us perfect. None of us perfect, but some people's flaws can be over fucking bearing. Overbearing so much that it just really disturbs your peace, and it gets you in a place where it's like you're not even focusing on you because you so focused on your person. Especially if you're somebody who really cares about the happiness of your person. Now it's like, well, they got all this shit going on and you want to worry about them being happy, and it gets to a point where it's like you ain't worried about you being happy. And your spirit, your soul start calling out to you like, damn, I need you right now. Fuck them. Because at the end of the day, it's like you can't love somebody if you don't love yourself. You don't love yourself right, you can't love nobody else right either. And sometimes that's what we got to do. And sometimes bad relationships, that's what they teach. That's what they'll teach us. You know, it may teach us things about the type of people that we choose, but it also may teach us about, you know, in certain areas where we're not loving ourselves, or, you know, loving ourselves or caring for ourselves the way we need to be either. I just feel so fucking tongue-tied today. I don't know what's going on, y'all. Bear with me. Just bear with me. All right, let's see what else is going on. Tell me more for my Capricorns. I don't even typically pull this much. Tell me more for my Capricorns. I don't even think I need to see anymore, but let's see. So, you know, self-indulgence. Yeah, this is what you're on right now. You're worried about yourself. You're not really invested in this relationship or this other person anymore. You're more concerned about, or that's what you, either this is what you're leading up to doing, or this is where you're at now. You're focused on self right now. So it says self-indulgence, focusing on self, self-worth, time to heal, shadow work, self-appreciation. And you know, like, I'm a firm believer that we all need bad relationships, because bad relationships is what's going to trigger you to, one, see different things about yourself that you possibly need to heal. And it's just, from what I'm seeing here, it's like Spirit wanted you to, once you had whatever epiphany. See, here's the energy I'm getting from this spread. Because there's a lot of different cards in here. You know, like snake and stabbed in the back and shit like that. I'm not getting this vibe, like you dealt with a person that dogged you out. But more so that you maybe just came to, like, you know, there's relationships that don't work out, and it doesn't have to be behind somebody doing something fucked up to somebody else, or like something so real, something so big. It's like, you know, cheating or something like that. Sometimes it can just be a situation of realizing, like, you know, I've outgrown this person. Like, this person is only compatible with the older version of me. But, you know, the version of me that's healing or ascending, I don't resonate with them no more. You know, you can outgrow a relationship. So I believe that there could have been something that happened, or something that came up that maybe showed you like, yo, what the fuck why am I still in this situation? Or I don't think this shit is doing it for me anymore. Like, maybe it used to do it for me when I was this age or that age, but now where I'm at now, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, this shit is not working for me no more. Now, where I would have put up with something in the past just based off of comfort and routine, now it's just like, I just want to be at fucking peace, even if it mean I gotta be by myself. And that's what I'm getting. And I'm also getting, maybe this was more of your decision to end a relationship than the other person too. I could be wrong, but that's what I'm feeling. Yeah, I'm not getting a dogged out feeling. I'm just getting a, like, it could have been like a clash in the personalities or something, but something is just, I just get this vibe of like somebody transformed. Somebody transformed, like, yeah, right. Upheaval, transformation, epiphany. Like, yeah, somebody transformed. And it's like, but the person that you were with kind of is still in the same place. And now y'all just don't vibe. Maybe you decided to just pull back so you can find something better for yourself. I'm just hearing peace. Like, I feel like you just chose peace. That's what I'm getting. All right, let's see what else. Let's see what else is going on. Or let's get some advice. Spirit is saying this is what you needed to do, though. They're actually very proud that you decided to do this. Because, you know, sometimes there be people that be in relationships long as hell unhappy. You know what I'm saying? And because they ain't get cheated on or ain't getting dogged out, they'll just stick around. But deep down inside, they know they soul wants something more, something different. Like, you know what I'm saying? You just settling for, like, surface level relationships. I'm a deep person. I can't have no fucking surface level relationship. I just can't. And I promise I'll be alone until I can get the deeper shit. That's just where I'm at as a person. But everybody's not like that. Oh, you know what? Let me pull from my little... Let me pull from my handmade oracle cards, matter of fact, before I go and I decide to pull from something else. Alright, divine spirit, guides, angels, ancestors, cosmic family of the brightest love, light, healing, prosperity, and protection. Please just give me clear and accurate messages for the Capricorns. For my Capricorns. Clear and accurate messages for my Capricorns. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going to come out of this deck. I'm just curious. Oh, you know what? I lied. I feel like I want to pull from something else. I just got a feeling like I want to pull from something else. Yeah, I do. I lied, y'all. Spirit said, nope, not them ones. Not right now. Those are the ones I like to pull when I be, when it's like I'm not sure if somebody should be with somebody or not. I feel like, you know, if there is like a situation that maybe you want to be with this person, it's not looking like it's impossible. But I feel like I'm just getting this feeling like you and your person are not on the same page, and it would take for this person to heal and meet you where you're at energetically for it to work. I don't know why I feel that, but I just do. I really feel that. Alright, divine spirit, guides, angels, ancestors, cosmic family of the brightest love, light, healing, prosperity, and protection. 2121 on timer. Please give me clear and accurate messages for my Capricorns. Clear and accurate messages for my Capricorns. What advice and love can we give them? Or what's going on? Please just block out any interferences as I get these messages across and protect my space. Thank you so much, Spirit. Ashe, Ashe, and Ashe. Okay. So let's see what's going on here. Alright. Clear and accurate messages for my Cappies. Ooh. I was looking at this one too. Got a yin and yang. Alright, it says balance. Love is not always about agreeing for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. The next one is, you may not always understand why certain things happen. However, there is always a higher purpose to the events in your life. Through turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed. So it's like, regardless of what it looks like right now for you in love, there is a blessing that's going to come out of this. So for some reason or another, this balance card, it makes me feel like something just wasn't balanced in the relationship. I don't know what wasn't balanced, but I just feel like there's something that wasn't balanced. And I already felt like, I was already saying, I just feel like you guys maybe are not vibrating at the same frequency or something, like something is just off. So yeah, Spirit is saying you need something, you needed to, I feel like balance is what was lacking in this connection. But regardless of the fact, all of this has happened for a greater purpose. And it'll be revealed to you soon. And that's just trust into, you know, divine timing. Tell me more, Spirit. More for my Capricorns. More for my Cappies. Oh. Okay. All right. It says transformation. Wow, we got this twice. Transformation. Your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. So who knows what this this retrograde is gonna bring? But I feel like this can be applied to either like a relationship with your partner or personal. What else, Spirit? 3 more for my Capricorns. Because like I said, I didn't get this feeling like y'all had some terrible relationship. Just feel like y'all might not be on the same Oh, that's too many. That's too many. I won't take that many at one time. We'll flip. All right, so what flipped over is acceptance is the key to inner peace. At times we must accept things as they are, and there's no point in trying to change that which is beyond our control. Yeah, so now this is bringing me back to what I was feeling before. Unless I'm just getting two storylines, like I may be speaking to a group of Capricorns whose relationship is transforming. Maybe you guys weren't in an unbalanced place, but sometime apart in mutual healing. Maybe this can transform and take this relationship to greater heights. In another storyline, I think I'm speaking to some Capricorns who are accepting the fact that this relationship is just not going to just isn't serving them anymore. Like it served a different version of them and they are not that version anymore. And Spirit is just saying to accept it. Then accepting what has happened, what's transpired, is the key to inner peace. And there's no point in, like, I feel like I may have been speaking to some Capricorns too, who has maybe tried to encourage this person to change or push this person into some type of growth so they can transform and ascend with you, and they're still stuck in their old ways. And Spirit is just saying that certain things are out of our control. We're all on different timelines. And I know me personally, I've been here trying to be the person that's like, yo, I'm growing. I want to take my person with me. But sometimes people can't come with you. It's sad and it hurts. But sometimes people can't come with you because they're not willing to grow with you. And what that mean you gotta do? Hold yourself back? Absolutely the fuck not. Absolutely not. Because there's blessings there. You understand what I'm saying? Not only are you holding yourself back from growth, if you decide to, step back and keep fighting with your person to bring them up to speed of where you're at or get them to grow or transform with you. If somebody's pride and ego's in a way, and we got that card earlier. Listening to ego. Maybe this was too much. Maybe that was too much for this person. So the runner could actually apply to you and this person. Maybe there were certain things that you wanted to start changing, or you started to choose more of a spiritual path or something, and you were trying to, introduce your person to this shit, to this process too. And they were like, oh, hell no. Like they feared that. They feared that level of intimacy. Because honestly, a spiritual relationship is a different level of intimacy. A surface level relationship and a spiritual relationship, those are two different levels of intimacy. So maybe you were trying to take this person along with you, like, with your trend, because you didn't want to hold them back, Or you seen different areas where you needed to grow, and therefore you seen areas where your person could grow, and they're like, what the fuck? That's too much. And Spirit is saying there's no point in trying to change that, which is beyond our control. And that's the truth. I done been here. Trust and believe me. Trying to get somebody to grow with me because I didn't want to leave them behind. And it's like when you're growing and your person's not, y'all aren't compatible the same anymore. You know what I'm saying? So where y'all could probably sit up all day and laugh and key about little shit. It's like, y'all not really vibing the same way no more. They still want to smoke, get high all the time, and you not really feeling that way no more. You trying to change your diet, you trying to be in nature more, whatever it may be, and your person's just not matching that vibe. You know what I'm saying? And maybe you could try to hold it up for a while, but at some point it's like, I can't do this shit. Like, you might be holding me back. And when they're holding you back, it's not just from growth, it's from the blessings as well. It says, look deep within your heart and you will feel my love. My love for you is as deep as the ocean. So it's like, I do believe, I believe that both of you guys love each other a lot. And like, I feel, I still love my person. My person still love the hell out of me, but I think y'all just not on the same page right now. Okay, but Spirit is saying on the back of the deck, we have wait. It says, wait, don't rush into it. Allow nature to take its course. And you know what? Here's the thing, y'all, what I really learned. And this is why I love that this taken, We can't change. There's no point in trying to change things that is beyond our control. Sometimes the healing that needs to happen can't happen with each other. Even though we want it to happen that way sometimes it's like, in order for your person to heal and in order for you to really heal, you have to take a step back from the relationship. Because it's like, when you're in a relationship, you do things just based off a routine. Y'all have done stuff the same way for so long, and to try to completely, now don't get me wrong, some relationships, some people can do it together, but in some instances, some people actually have to take a step back. Especially if some of your transformation has a lot to do with, self-love, self-worth, and self-care. Sometimes it's like we'll ignore different forms of self-love and self-care because we're so distracted by the love that we have for a person. I know for me, it was very hard for me to prioritize self-love and self-care and personal healing while I was with my person, because even though that may have been my focal point, it's like I said, it's just easy to get caught up in those routines of doing things the way you've always done things with your person. And if you somebody that love like me, you prioritize that person a lot, so much so you might not be prioritizing yourself the way you need to. And honestly, that's all a part of needing to pour self-love into yourself anyway. Because honestly, you should never have to sacrifice. You should never be putting yourself on the back burner. Like, don't get me wrong, I do believe in certain things to sacrifice. Like, I do in certain situations, okay? I don't feel like there's anything wrong with maybe doing something sacrificial for the person that you love. But when you're somebody like, at least like me, that love like I do, I could do it on a regular basis where I just keep putting shit off that I should be pouring into me or making me the focal point, because I'd be so focused on my person. So sometimes we actually have to leave these relationships to take a step back, to pour into ourselves, to learn how to set boundaries. Like, because that's another thing in my relationships. I learned that there was in a lot of areas I didn't know how to set boundaries. And it's hard for you to say, okay, even though we've been together this 3 years and I ain't never set no boundaries, starting tomorrow, I'm about to start setting boundaries. How? You got to pull out. You got to pull back. Y'all got to completely take a step back from the relationship. Pour into yourself. Build yourself back up. Build yourself up to that point where you know your worth. You know your boundaries. Because really, setting boundaries comes from like knowing your self-worth. It comes from focusing on yourself and shadow work. And it's really hard to do like, these are just things these are things that are done in solitude. I'm just going to be honest. They are. So understand it, and like, I think more people have to be more open-minded to that, because they be feeling like, well, you gotta if you can't be with me in my darkest times, then you don't deserve to be with me in my brighter times. But I feel like that's a very immature way to look at things. I think it's a really immature way to look at things, because it's like, relationships are set up like, nothing is going to trigger the things that you need to heal like a romantic relationship. So sometimes you don't realize what you need to heal until you're in the relationship. And sometimes it's hard to heal. It's hard to heal different things about yourself in the relationship that's triggering you. You have to back out. First of all, you have to realize why are these different things triggering me, and then learn how to heal them. But a lot of times you got to do that away from your person. So Spirit is just saying to wait. I do believe that there could be a transformation for the both of you. A transformation for the both of you. Okay. Allow nature to take its course. I mean, yeah. Like I said earlier, something about divine timing. I feel like this union in particular may be running on a level of divine timing, if this is something that you want. Right. And then the next card we have is surrender. And it's funny because I seen this card while I was like shuffling before, and I'm like, something about that is screaming to me, that those words, surrender. It says, at times we must surrender the old before something new can enter our lives. Let go and all will work out. So yeah, this is either you freeing up the space for a whole new person that actually matches your energy, or, because I mean, like, you can have two options. Like, you can, I feel like you have more than one option in love. I feel like now there could be a possibility that the person that you decided to part ways from decides that they want to meet you where you're at. But Spirit is just saying that it's going to take some time. I wouldn't hold my breath. It's going to take patience. However, regardless of the fact, you need to surrender this person. Even if it's like, okay, if this person works on themselves, I decide, and I would take them back. You still need to surrender the connection. Like, you need to have a mindset of, if this comes back around, beautiful, and if it doesn't, that's beautiful too. Because you're creating space. One, you're creating the space for this person to actually heal and do the work and possibly come back around. Or you're opening up the space for something even better to come in. Okay? All right, Capricorn. Well, this has been your reading. If this resonated, please just like, comment, and subscribe. But until next time, peace out.